Welcome back to Purposeful and Profitable Niche Secrets program. Congratulations, you have already accomplished 7 sessions. Today, we're teaching the Module 2, Define Your Unique Identity. The last session, Polish Your Best Credibility and Expertise. What you will learn in this session? First, you will learn the 10 types of credibility. Second, you will learn how to discover and define your expertise. Third is the existing strengths within you. And the last is about the new expertise you would develop. The 10 types of credibility. Choose and describe those that apply to your personal situation. We have 10 ways and also the 10 types of credibility. So please review them one by one and choose which ones are your favorite you want to use to summarize your credibility. The first type is your credibility is your wins and your success. The second one is your clients' wins and success. So from your experience, the first two ones are your wins, your successful stories, and also your clients' successful stories. What transformations you and your clients respectively have already made. And the third credibility is your awards, your prizes, and your media popularity. So these are including, for example, if you get attend any competition, you earn some awards, or you earned some for example, I attended the JVIC, the Joint Venture Communities 5-1 Challenge for 90 days, and I won one of the top 5 awards. And then I attended some joint ventures promotions. I got their grand prize. And for another recognition, for example, is I was recognized for the most inspiring blogger through a few years. So all these kind of prizes and media popularities, for example, if you are interviewed by some important partners or important medias, that's all great credibility. Number 4 is your testimonials and case studies, like your clients or your partners or your colleagues, any kind of resources provide the praise and testimonials for your service, including like it's best just to be in your current services, and it could also include your previous business or previous even including your corporate experience, your endorsement, your testimonials, or the case studies. And the number 5 are your connections with influencers and celebrities. That's your credibility as well. If you have good connections with certain influencers and celebrities, if their names are well known, it's great to refer to them and to know that, and especially if they have any endorsement to you, that's a wonderful credibility to improve your position as an influencer and expert as well. And let's continue. There are another 5 credibilities. So number 6 is your strategic partnerships and results. I just mentioned that previously. In both 2017, 2016, I had some strategic partnerships, and I have some great results recognized by the partners. For example, one of them are my most responsive list. So that's certainly great for the partnership. And number 7, your credibility is learning from well-known masters and leaders. For example, some of the entrepreneurs, if they followed up some well-known mentors or masters who are recognized in the industry. So that's a great one. Some of the entrepreneurs, for example, they learned from Tony Robbins. They are their certified coach, or they learned from any other great leaders or coaches, mentors in the industry. That's great to mention about your learning experience, so people know your high standards. And number 8, your credibility include your life experience and lessons learned. That's great, because actually this is a great part and sometimes people ignore. even though it looks like normal, right? Every day in everyday life, we could have some challenges. But for those big ones, for the important transformations you experienced, the big blocks you overcome, and any great lessons you learned even from the failures, that's all great, credibility. For example, from disadvantage, and previously I interviewed some entrepreneur partner about their, like, from blindsided to blessed. Such kind of experience will be great inspiration and also credibility about your strengths and your capability to help other people. And number 9, your work experience and performance. It's about before you become an entrepreneur, what kind of a work experience you have. For example, I worked for Fortune 100 company. I managed their performance for global over 100 branches. That's my great experience and also credibility as well. And I had a great high performance. All those things will prove that you have proven transferable skills that you can use in your today's business. You can help those people to use those skills. And number 10, your credibility is about your education background. For example, some of my clients, they have a doctor's degree in a specific area. And for me, I have my EMBA and also my coaching certificate from very well-known, prestigious universities. So all this kind of, and also I'm an honored student and a member of the lifelong Beta Gamma Sigma community, which recognize all this excellence in education. So that's all great credibility you can use. So it's great. You can pick those. If you have all of them, that's wonderful. If you have a few of them, that's also great. So I want you to take that time now to select those ones, apply to your personal experience and situation, write down your credibility, so you will have a great reference, a credibility reference to use whenever you want to use that in your bio, in your marketing, especially, like, for example, for your bio and for your speaker's introduction. You would like to use those relevant testimonials, right? And also in your bio, you want to introduce what kind of your great educational background or your previous work experience, those transferable skills you can use. All right, and your awards, you can put that like part of your bio, and also for your social media profile. That will be great content to improve, improve the trust. People will trust your who you are, and also your credibility that you earned through your experience. All right, so that's the 10 types of credibility. I hope you could find a lot of them and now help you strengthen your confidence and more understanding about what you can provide. And now, second, content is about how to discover and define your expertise. Every one of us, no matter at what stage of our life and business, always has certain strengths already existing within us and have developed through our previous journey. So that's a strength we've already been accumulated through our like till now. We've already developed, or we may have not. Some of them may have not discovered that. We will use some strategies and exercise. Quite soon we will discover that right away. And some others, every one of us also at any time of our life and work also has unlimited potential to develop new strengths, as long as we set our heart, mind, and action onto it. So we will also introduce some ways to help you to find your potential and how to develop new strengths. So are you ready? Excited? So let's discover and define your expertise. The existing strength within you. First, your gifts and talents that you, your family, or your friends have already noticed. So here I want you follow this guidance and take a break and pause as you want to write down the gifts and talents. Similarly, like the last session we mentioned, we talked about your inner strength, your inner strength, or your passion, your values, all those great things, and people praised about you. Here is similarly about your gifts and talents that the people, family, or friends noticed. So write that down. And yeah, last session we talked about the gifts and talents. So here you could have a quick review to have the summary of the for example, top 5 gifts and talents you, your family, and friends have already noticed. So here is like further strengthening from the last session. And we have more ways to find out your strength. The second one is what you are good at from your life and previous work experiences. The skills that could be transferred into your current passion and business. Like I just mentioned in the previous slides, for example, in my working experience, I worked for a Fortune 100 company, managed their global performance. So the performance management and also had the leadership development and consulting experience, all those skills can be transferred. And for example, develop strategic partnerships, build up global alliances. All those great skills can always be transferred into your current passion business. So clarify that, okay? And write that down. And then the third one is the main problems you develop to and can solve, or the special demand you can serve. So specifically, for example, I am good at helping people to really clarify their vision, especially if they are at lost or if they are confused. They are not sure which direction they should go, and they are not quite clear about the future, about the way, which is the right way, which is a like purposeful way and a passionate way should they go. So that's my special capability. I can see people beyond their vision and also can hold them accountable. So what's your special capability? What kind of main problems can you solve, and what special demand you can serve? And another example, some of my clients, they can help people develop fall into love with money. So build up a new money relationship. And some of my clients, they help, let me see, another client's case is, he's an expert in the security zone, and he's a consultant. And that's a real, like a special demand. He can help to, contribute his expertise to in the energy industry. So specifically in the energy industry, he's a security expert and consultant, provide them for the organizational security and also executive security. And some other cases, for example, one of my clients, they help women entrepreneurs, empower them to really understand themselves, to fall in love with themselves, to build up their strong self-relationships so they can build up something beyond themselves, so they can help others. So all this kind of anything is special that you love to do and you can solve with your capability and with your strength. So I want you to define that under this guidance. Now the number 4, the existing strengths within you are your values and benefits that you could generate for others by focused practice, services, and targeted products. So here is every one of us, you are the entrepreneur and a business owner of your business. You also are the creator, right? You can use your existing strengths to develop, to have the focused practice, have the service, and also design your program, your products that have specific values and benefits that you can provide. And for example, the most natural program for me is actually this program, Purposeful and Profitable Niche Secrets. This is my fundamental program, but also use my existing strengths, because I have the strengths to help people to clarify their purpose, their passion. And I designed this program, even though I used my other later developed skills, strategies, but the values and benefits I developed into this program. It's all because I've already had this strength within myself. I have this intuition and this capability to help people clarify their purpose and passion. And you just need to sit down to make that into a really a great practice and the service products. Make that clear about the values and benefits you can help them to make. So all these 4 ways are great to help you to express your existing strength. And now we get to the new expertise you would develop. We have 3 ways, okay? First, you want to develop some new skills that you'd love to learn and master. For example, so you want to develop those skills to meet your ideal markets, compelling needs. For example, I know my ideal clients are visionary entrepreneurs and change makers. They want to stand out as experts and leaders and want to make a big impact. So that's the things, new skills I need to improve. For example, the speaking in the public skills. And another one is I develop a market funnel. The marketing funnel can help you impact more people. So also like for joint venture partnerships, and also I need to improve and strengthen my existing skills. And another one is social media, for example. Every day the social media keeps changing and you need to learn some new things that can help your clients, your market to develop, to meet their needs. And like I just taught about in my another program, Magnetic Expert Power Intensive, I help people to master their first is their niche. This is what I'm teaching now in this program, and then about their branding, their content, their speaking, and then their group. For example, the Facebook group communities also I learned new skills, and I'm still keep learning and how to improve that and how to make it more engaged. So all these new skills you'd love to learn and master so to meet your ideal market's compelling needs. And another way is what brings you the most energy, enjoyment, and curiosity to master, that you spend more time to accumulate deeper knowledge and wisdom for long-term sustainable business. For example, one thing I want to strengthen is about my conversation. It's not just like a sales conversation. It's really like the conversation get into deeper understanding of my ideal clients, their needs, and also how to bring my my services, my expertise to help them. So it's all like the powerful and also very deep connected conversation, and how to make that conversation to convert your prospect into clients as well. So all these new skills that you also have energy and enjoyment and curiosity to master. All right. So and of course, like speaking is part of the one brings me excitement and energy, enjoyment. So it's one of the new skills I want to master in the near future. I think I've been keeping improving through all these training videos, through Facebook Lives, through other interviews. Now it's really a great new skills for me to master. So I hope you find what will help you to deep your knowledge wisdom for long-term sustainable business. Find out those new skills and strengths and expertise you want to develop. And now we have this one, this number 7, how to develop your new expertise. So if you dream to become a trusted and sought-after thought leader, building up an abundant business, what else do you need to equip and develop yourself? So this is a new one. For example, now the popular new trend is like Instagram. The Facebook, the exposure is now limited by the algorithm. So the new ones, the Instagram, is still shows the growing trend. So that's a new social media I want to learn. And also as a thought leader to develop my abundant business, I also want to, I'm attending the ClickFunnels live event, a 4 days live event. They invited so many successful funny hackers and entrepreneurs who already built up their great business based on funnels. So that's a way to scale and also impact more people. And that's where I want to, learn. So open yourself to say which area you may need to further equip and develop yourself based on your special gifts and also your special market needs. So remember, what challenges you the most now could become your best expertise and asset in the future. So never be afraid of any new challenges. Like some of you may be not like a technical savvy person, right? And sometimes the new technologies make us feel like intimidated because it keeps changing. It's difficult for us, even for me with a early computer science background. It's still for me difficult to catch up. So, but don't worry about any challenges are also good opportunities. So what challenges you the most now could become your best expertise and asset in the future. So for example, public speaking, right? Standing on a big stage to speak. It could be the biggest challenge for me now. But I believe in the future, it could become my expertise and asset as well. So I could even teach other entrepreneurs how to do more public speakings and how to increase more like impact and visibility. Okay, so far I hope you've already, when you get here, I want you to also take up some minutes to write down what do you want to further equip yourself to develop yourself as the thought leader, to prepare you for the business for tomorrow. Now let's have a recap. Today we introduced about the 10 types of credibility and how to discover and define your expertise and the existing strengths within you and the new expertise you would develop. I hope this session really helped you to find some new ways to expand your horizon and also change and update your perspective to know where you can really get better credibility and where, especially for the new expertise, so that can give you unlimited space to develop. So that's very exciting news for you, right? So we do not need just, feel like very frustrated. So, I'm not sure about my expertise. Seems like I do not have that much, impressive expertise compared to other masters in the market. So here I want to encourage you, do not compare. Okay, always, that's also what I teach my kids as well. Don't compare with others, compare with yourself. Of course, you can look at others, what they are achieving and learn from their strengths. But the most important way is you compare with yourself to see if you are improving, growing, and that will be great. And especially, hold that, if you go deep, if you really discover and dig deep, you will find a great strength and a great credibility and expertise within yourself. And the best news is there are unlimited new expertise that you can develop as long as you have that passion for it and you would set your mind, your heart, and your action to it. All right. So the next steps. Please review and complete Polish Your Best Credibility and Expertise worksheet. And this is very important exercise. I want you to really carefully and engage into this session and to complete every guidance, every question there. So you can have a full package about your credibility and expertise. That's an excellent base for your marketing as well. So congratulations. If you already accomplished every step so far, you have finished the module 2 as well. Unleash your unique identity. And then we will prepare for our next module, module 3, discover your ideal market nature. And that will be even more interesting, right? So now wonderful is like you know who you are, what you have, what's your strengths, what's your specialty, what's your expertise. Our next module will help you discover your ideal markets, understand them, to really get in deep understanding and connection with them. So I think many of you can't wait to jump into that module, right? So I will see you in next session. Thank you so much. Wish you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.